I gave it I said, nah, it's good. Nah, it's already recorded. Okay. You recorded too? Okay. All right, y'all, man. What's up, man? I'm here with my boy, Jeremy, that Rad Kicks, brother. How you doing?
Sir, I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, bro, of course. We were just talking about, what was the last question bro? This guy's super dope. You just came in. We having a great fucking time, man. I wish we gotta have like secret cameras so that we could just put them and then, you know.
A little behind the scenes.
Exactly, bro. That way when we don't think we're recording, we really recording. But yeah, bro, you asked me about the podcast. I basically figured out it was like a good way to reach the masses, meaning like, you know, and today I can bring you in here, bro.
Yeah.
We can have a dope ass conversation, and then somebody in LA, even 2 years from now, can hear it, and then boom, now he got his story going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That was one of them, and then two, yeah, I love podcasts, bro, because I like drive. I'm a driver. I still have a job right now, and like I'm constantly listening to something, so I love listening to podcasts just because it's you know, to me I love learning, so it's better than just like listening to music all the time.
Yeah, that's how it is, especially when you're starting like a new business venture. With me too, I'm like a sponge. I'm getting everything from every single store, from every single person, and that kind of what helps me grow too. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, so talk about your business venture right now. Like, how'd you like? Okay, right now it's in the phase where you're about to open up your store. Cause I had messaged you before I started. I said, bro, you know, let's make it happen.
Yeah,
we used to work together and stuff like that.
That's when I was super duper busy. Like, busy every day. So.
And it wasn't even on you. It was me, bro. Like I wasn't even back in this, but it happened, and it's just so dope how I caught you right in the moment when you're about to open that store, bro.
Yeah.
That's sick. So maybe talk a little bit about that.
So should I just talk about the whole story? How it all started?
Yeah. Talk about it, and I love it because when did you start?
I started last year.
That's what I'm saying. It's fresh. That's what I love. It's fucking fresh. So yeah, I can, you know, respectfully, I can talk to older cat. You know, he tells me how things work, but no, you're doing this shit from 1 year ago, meaning we were in the fucking pandemic already, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
All right, so I started working my first job at Trader Joe's, and it was more of like it was cool for a little bit, you know, you get your first job, and then out of nowhere, I just start realizing, like, every time I wake up, you know, I wake up hella sad, like, I'm like, okay, I have to go to work, and not really feeling it, you know?
Bro, and how many people feel like that?
Yeah,
hella people.
Plenty of people feel like that, and it's kind of a bad thing to kind of just wake up every single morning, having to force yourself to go to work.
Yeah,
and stuff like
it
that.
is,
so
bro, it is.
At one point, I was just trying to look for anything to do, and I was like, what's something I really love? Ever since growing up, my uncle, he always loved shoes. And it was something I was always kind of around, but could never afford. So I was always wearing like Vans, Converse, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as I got older, I got a job. First pair I got was a pair of Jordan 11 Concords. And those were my dream shoes growing up.
Really?
I love those shoes. Yeah.
Bro, on God, when was it? 6th, 7th grade?
Yeah.
Same shit. My very first Jordan was Jordan Concord 11s.
Yeah.
Dream shoe.
Yeah, I got it when I was working at Trader Joe's.
Okay.
And then I was like, I finally able to afford it. So that's how I got started into it. And I was like, what else would like make me kind of, instead of working at Trader Joe's, kind of, you know, do something for a living, right?
Yeah.
So in the beginning, I was kind of just do it on the side, doing it for fun because it was fun for me to kind of flip. I've always, ever since growing up, I've always like, you know, some type of, even the video games I played, it was like RP, you know what I'm saying? Like role playing games, buy, sell, trade.
Yeah,
whatever,
bro, you were just a hustler.
Yeah, so I started off doing the shoes, and
Okay.
then it kept progressing, and I wasn't making much money for a few months, but then I finally quit my job. It wasn't fun for me. I wasn't having fun. I was kind of like, yeah, I don't want to keep doing this. So I just went straight into shoes. Like, okay, this is it. This is what I'm going to do.
Damn.
And I put my everything into it. Every single day, working, late nights. You can ask my brother. Like, at one point, I was so focused and I was so into what I was doing, into my craft, that I didn't have time. Like, I didn't have time for myself, for my friends, like nothing, right? I was just all focused. But then after a while of like grinding and, you know, doing all that stuff, kind of took a toll on me. That's why recently I took a quick, well, not recently, like now I find kind of a balance in life, you know? There's times to have fun, times where, you know, focus on business, and then you always just have to find that balance in yourself, because sometimes when you stress too much and you overdo it, it stops being fun. Because the reason why I started doing this was because it didn't feel like a job to me.
Right.
I was doing it for fun. So I was like, man, I'm getting paid to have fun, to do what I love, you know?
Yeah.
So that's basically, you know, the whole process. I started from walking to Walgreens to do meetups, to like buy one shoe at a time, right?
What?
And then after that, I fixed up a van. It cost me like $500 to fix up a van.
Okay.
Then I started driving to Walgreens and back.
Damn.
Then I moved houses, and then I got a new car. So it was like a whole process, and now moving into a store. So it was like literally starting from the bottom and kind of, you know, working my way up slowly, step by step. So it's an experience though.
Yes,
for sure,
bro. And there were so many fucking nuggets in there, bro. Like literally, like, Bro, I got to rewatch this clip right now like 10 times because that's what I do when I like find like some gold.
Yeah.
Like if I come across a video and I really like, okay, hold on, I watch it hella times. But let's break that down, brother, because you said so many great things. And one of the greatest things that I heard you say was like, man, I put everything aside and I just went balls to the walls. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like me, myself, and a lot of people, like when they try to start something new, we kind of like half-ass it, you know what I'm saying? And then we don't get the results we want, and then we kind of just like give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you really went in. And the number, I feel like a lot of people, including myself, you know, we struggle with like our environment because our environment, like that's what fits our future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people you hang around is the people.
Basically.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
you
I
heard
know
that?
what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. But that's what I'm trying to say, where it's like you were like, damn, I had to struggle with the friends part. Right? So what did you do there?
So at that one point, I was just so invested because I knew there was no plan B for me.
Okay.
This is plan A,
sold out.
Straight out of high school. I was like, I'm not going to college.
Okay,
School did
that was
not
gonna
make me
say.
happy. I was like, I'm not going
Did
to college.
your parents or family expect you to go to college?
Well, I think that's what everybody kind of expects from every single person that comes out of high school, you know, because they have that kind of mindset, especially older people. They kind of have that mindset.
Bro,
you need to go to college to be successful.
Yeah.
And for me, it wasn't like that. It was more of like, I know if I work hard and put everything 100% into what I'm doing, no matter what it is, right? And I know I'm going to be successful either way, you know, because I feel like a lot of people have different definitions for successful.
Yes.
Some people, it's like grandmas or moms, they're like, if you go to college, you graduate, that's successful. Even if you have to pay off your student loan, your debt for 10 years, even if you have to, you know what I'm saying, work a minimum wage 9-to-5 job. If you go to college, they're like, okay, you're successful.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro.
And a lot of people have like different mindsets on that. My mindset was, if I enjoy what I'm doing, no matter how much I'm getting paid, no matter what, if I'm having fun what I'm doing, like for the rest of my life, then I'm successful.
Exactly, bro. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, if you want to go to college, please go to college.
Yeah.
Do what the fuck makes you happy.
Go ahead, yeah.
But I don't believe in going to college if you don't want to go to college.
Yeah.
Meaning, bro, you don't know how many people I know that the only reason or most of the reason, you know, and it might tickle somebody's booty, but the only reason why they're going there is because their mama wants them to go there. And the only reason why the mama wants them to go there is because the mama wants to, my daughter goes to college.
Yeah, and they graduated from. Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but that's your life. Like, why are you doing something that you don't want to really do? You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of people. And when they get out of college, I met, like me, bro, I usually try to hang around with people older than me. And they get out of college and they still don't even know like what they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good thing too about like, I mean, that's the thing about like people wanting to kind of follow that.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
Go ahead. But the thing is, if you're not having fun doing it's not their life.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a sponge,
exactly.
right? I'm a sponge. I take in everything from everybody, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of this.
And
right?
that's why you're big and that's why you're gonna be even bigger and you're gonna get everything you want. For real.
I appreciate that, bro. But the thing is, like, I'm a sponge, I take in everything. But at the end of the day, my decision, it's my life, so it's my decision because they're not going to be doing this for the rest of their life. They're not going to live with having to pay the student loan for the 10 years. They're not going to be, you know, having the wife, having my kids, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to be having my future and having my day-to-day job.
Yes.
They could give me as much input as they want. But at the end of the day, it's my life. So I get to do, you know, kind of what I want with it.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, they also, like, respectfully don't understand the world that we're in. Meaning that they don't understand that Jeremy can buy some shoes, hit someone up on Instagram, do you want to buy these? And then meet up with them at Walgreens and make $500.
Yeah.
They really understand, oh yeah, go to college, you know, go to this job. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not wrong. Everyone has their own like truth and reality.
Yeah.
But that's like, you know, that's what it's kind of turning into. You know what I'm saying? To where like, you know, most of our parents don't fully understand the internet because we might not even fully understand the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet is becoming everything now.
Yeah, I think it's just more the old school way of thinking. If you go to, because college, like when people talk about college and stuff like that, it's a safer route in a sense, you know, because it's like after you graduate, bachelor's degree.
Right.
But now it's even hard to get a job after you graduate. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for a job after spending thousands of dollars, after spending 4 years, after, you know, all of that. It's still hard to find a job for you. So
Right. And like I said, we're not hating on it. This is just our perspective on like do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just no hate, but it's basically my experience of like why I'm just kind of explaining. You know,
for
why
sure.
I took
I'm sure like you've probably met people like this, so it's not even like you're making up in the air, bro. Like I'm sure people came to talk to you, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of
I know people that even get degrees and stuff like that, and they don't use it for their profession. So it's kind of, especially me coming out of high school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Zero clue, zero idea, because I had zero idea what I wanted to do after high school. I was like, in my head, after high school, I was telling myself, take a 1-year break, kind of decide what I want to do, kind of venture out, see what kind of jobs I would like, what would make me happy, you know. So, because I was really into the environment. I still am. I love going out to nature, going on hikes, going on trips, like Yosemite, Point Reyes, anywhere, right?
Is that why you worked at Groundwork?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. And the money too. Yeah.
No, it was mostly for the experience. I feel like. Yeah. Because
that's dope.
they were paying us kind of.
Yeah.
Shout out to Groundwork though. I love Groundwork Richmond. I love Groundwork Richmond. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, for real. Sherman, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sherman watches this.
Yeah, I still hit him up from time to time.
Yeah, cool. Me too, bro. Sherman's a cool guy, man. He's probably gonna look at this hella juice. Shout out Sherman. Bro, we used to be at work and just chilling in the truck. It used to be Sherman, me, my boy Ham in the back, just straight slapping Usher all the way back to the yard. Yeah,
they cool. I still hit them up from time to time.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
It's a good experience to kind of have that, like Groundwork Richmond, and kind of have a foundation. I was also a part of a different internship program called Earth Team.
Okay.
It was super dope to be able to like travel and like go to places at the same time, help the environment. I was really into that. So that's something I knew that I really liked. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it. What kind of profession would that get me? Or what kind of, what would that be? So I was thinking, like, I love working with kids. I love helping kids out, you know what I'm saying? So, for example, like teaching them the ways and kind of, doing that. But then I was thinking to myself, I was like, how far could that take me? You know? And if it's something that was like, profession-wise, especially like, down the road and stuff like that, I was thinking I could do that on the side still. Yeah. But what would I do, to kind of make a living and still have fun at the same time? And, that's kind of where I came up with the idea, sitting on the couch one day, because during the pandemic, it was more of like everybody sitting on their ass, and I was one of them. Okay, yeah. Just sitting, playing video games, whatever, and I was like, man, what am I doing? So I kind of just sat down on the couch one day, and I was just thinking, I was like, what can I do? What can I do? And then boom, I don't know, it popped up in my head. Why don't I sell shoes? Randomly. God was throwing me, the universe was showing me a sign. Right? So I got right into it. Okay. I didn't know before you could, buy shoes from like retail or whatever. From Shoe Palace, have those plugs. I didn't have no connects before. Damn. No idea like who would sell shoes. So I bought off an app. Okay. So I bought off an app, but the app was like asking super high for the shoe. When I first started, I was making very, very minimal profit. So it was like
from like each shoe?
Yeah, from each shoe, very minimal profit. Not even the 95 was definitely paying more.
Okay.
Like way more, right?
Okay, yeah.
But then I was like,
but it was this quality, right?
Yeah, it was like making me happy doing this though, compared to like making more money with something that doesn't make me happy. And I kind of growing up, I wasn't really like in the best state of mind for a lot of it. And being able to kind of just, sell shoes and do something that made me happy was kind of more important to me than actually, making a lot of money, do something that doesn't make me happy. Yeah.
Wow. And then it's just crazy because really what you're telling me right now, bro, is you just followed a passion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And maybe at the time you probably didn't think it was a passion. Would you say it's a passion now?
Yeah. I feel like from the beginning, I feel like why I put so much effort into it was because I loved what I was doing. I was into it like every morning, every night. I would stay up late at night, wake up early in the morning,
and doing what? Like what did your day consist of?
It was a lot of time being on the phone from Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
As far as like posting content or like
more of like reaching out and kind of networking, trying to find the pairs. Cause shoes, right? Yeah. I would like, especially when I first started, I didn't have those those plugs from the stores to be able to like, hey, like I'll throw you a little something, like give me this back door, a couple pairs. Yeah. I didn't have that. Okay. I had to start from like buying shoes from people like you or like people, like random people, right? I'll buy from them, legit check it and kind of learn. Yeah. And I did. Okay. I did make some wrongs because I did get finessed. One time I bought a pair of shoes, $650 worth of shoes, right? And at that time, that was a lot of money to me. That's still a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? $650. Yeah. That's a lot of money. Yeah. But I didn't really know much about shoes and stuff like that. And I couldn't sell that to anybody. I got finessed and had to eat it. But at that time, that was like half my capital. Or like more than half my capital. So I was down bad for 2 days. Yeah. And there was a mindset in my head telling me, it was like, instead of being sad and kind of upset about what happened for 2 days, I could have spent those 2 days grinding to get that money back and start getting on my path again. So now it's like that mindset. Instead of dwelling on something that happened or crying over spilled milk, if it happened, it happened. Move on and, make the best out of it. Now I learned and haven't been, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ever since that happened, you kind of just every single time you're looking at that shoe and you're looking at the mistake and you kind of never buy that same shoe again, Wow. Or not buy the same shoe, but not buy the fake shoe.
Yeah, bro, it was so crazy. Just before you got here, me and Lanestra, we were just talking about the 24-hour rule, meaning do you watch football?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know about the 24-hour.
Okay. No. I was just asking because the 49ers, you know the Niners, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You're a Niners fan?
Hell yeah, bro. Last names. The thing is, I always tell people this. My last name is Francisco, right?
Okay.
I was born in San Francisco. When my family first moved to America, they moved to San Francisco. So it's like a Niners fan. Like,
okay. You was born to be a Niners fan.
Yeah, it's in my blood.
It's in your blood. Okay. So yeah, bro. So look, the Niners, every time they win or lose, they talk about the 24-hour rule, meaning if you happy you won, you only get 24 hours to celebrate it, and then you're on to the next one.
Move on to the next.
Because you can't over celebrate. Because then by the time the next week hit, you still celebrate. You get hit in your mouth, and you done for it.
Yeah.
Or you take a loss. Yeah, you can dwell on it, but you only got 24 hours to think about it, and then boom, reset yourself. And I think that's so big, bro. Because you gonna take losses no matter what you do in life. You just gotta reset 24 hours.
Bounce back from it.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. After you learn your lesson, boom, bounce back. That's a good theory. I like that 24-hour rule.
Yeah,
I never
bro.
heard of that before. Where's that from?
Because I at work, like I said, I just be listening to stuff, and then like I like listening to the NFL behind the scenes type shit. Meaning like not just watch football, watch like press conferences, just because like I understand that greatness is a mindset. So these guys are great athletes for a reason, and like that the coach, he has that rule, and he said it, and I was like, wow, like bro, that's such a life lesson. And I feel like there's a lot of life lessons in football and just a lot of stuff. You can bring a lot of life lessons into anything really. But yeah, bro, so you got that passion. You were making a little bit of money, and then that just started to stack up, and you were like multiplying it into reinvesting. Okay,
everything is reinvested back into the shoes.
That's big, because how many people don't make like $1,000 and want to go spend $800 on this new Gucci?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But you would take those $800 and go buy more shoes to go make more money.
But yeah, that's flip.
Okay.
Flip. And as I got a little bit more comfortable, then I started spending on like experiences. I never really like to spend on like money or clothes. Like for example, this shirt that I put the That's Right Kicks logo on.
Bro,
this is from
you
Costco.
selling those?
It's $3. I used to sell it. I only made it like super duper limited when I first started and stuff like that. But like this shirt, it's a $3 shirt from like all my white tees. Yeah. People always see me wearing white tees. I have like 60 pairs of white tees. Okay. $3 each from Costco. Man. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear these white tees every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Costco, that good brand.
And then the shoes, of course, I love shoes, so I have to spend a little bit on the shoes. Right. But other than that, I just like to spend money on like experiences.
That's dope.
Like skydiving, going on trips, trying new food.
What's on your bucket list right now?
I have a ton. I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to travel.
Where's like the number you can't like go, like not go?
Bro, the craziest thing, and it would sound crazy, like of like me tying experiences, Hawaii. For some reason, I've never been to Hawaii.
Okay.
But for some reason, ever since I was in 3rd grade, like I remember my classmate told me something about, hey, I went to Hawaii like this and this, and I don't know, or something just clicked in my head. I was like, wait a second, Hawaii, that is a beautiful place. And I kind of started looking to it, and I've never been to Hawaii. I've been planning to go to Hawaii, but I never, especially after the pandemic and everything. I wanted to make sure that if I go to Hawaii, it'll be for the full experience. But I've been to a lot of different states and a lot of different bro, like national parks and stuff like that.
Hold on,
never
man.
to Hawaii.
Bro, you just said something. See, this is how Samuel works, man. Look at this. You're so dope, bro. For real, your life is dope. Just because you just said before, you wanted to go, but then you didn't really have the means, right? And then now that you can go, you just went on the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like it, and before it was vice versa. It was like there was no pandemic. You were just went on the money, and that's just so dope to me, bro. That's because that's dreams to reality, bro.
I'm trying.
No, really, and that's the thing. You was dreaming about it in 3rd grade. You made it happen. Don't underestimate your dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking
dream
sick.
Big, because you're the only ones that dream big, because there's no limit to you dreaming. You feel me? So I didn't even know that. Soon I was gonna start open. Like I didn't even know. Like when I first started last year, if you were telling me, "Hey, you're about to own a store. You're about to run a store next year," I would,
Damn. That's
what? A store as fuck. Next year?
Yeah.
So I think this is a crazy experience. Like of me, like I don't like to worry too. I'm very nonchalant about things. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to get something were to happen or something like that, I don't like to dwell on things. I'll literally let it go. I'm like, okay, that happened already. Pass, move on. Yeah. I think that's a great thing that I kind of hold myself to. I kind of check in with myself a lot. Like, why am I feeling like this? Why why?
Like analyzing.
Yeah, kind of analyze myself, checking in with myself. Yeah. How are you doing? Basically, like, okay, if I'm like sad, okay, why am I sad today? Like, why am I feeling like this? Kind of step by step the process and kind of like, okay. And a lot of people, it's kind of hard to do that nowadays because either on the free time, you'll be on your phone, which I have to do a lot. I understand.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
it's part of the business.
Yeah. You have to be on your phone a lot. And, you know, just life gets busy with all the stress and stuff. And you kind of don't take that step by step and kind of, you know, realize and kind of talk to yourself like, hold on. Take a second. Take a deep breath. Why are you feeling like this? What do you need to do? You know, sometimes you kind of just get overwhelmed with all these things and you don't kind of think about how you're feeling. You know?
Bro, and that's so important because, like, I've said it before where it's like I must be the best version for myself and the ones around me. And the reason why I say that is because if I do it for myself, like, I love the people around me. So if I don't work on myself, I'm going to hurt them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. I was thinking about that earlier, so I don't know why I got super deep with it. But yeah, that's like, bro, that was my main thing. But bro, talk about the part that, like, you went from the small profits to, like, eventually you're reinvesting, to how the hell are you getting a store, bro? Because bro, we should have been said this. How old are you, bro?
I'm 20. I just turned 20.
You just turned 20. You about to have a fucking store, bro. Like, literally, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, how do you go from like, because a lot of people, you know, I flip shoes, bro. Like, I've sold shoes and shit. Like anyone could do that, really, respectfully. But you turn it into a whole nother level.
Yeah, I think it's basically like the same thing. Like, you know, all these people that are doing all these things, right? But it's like, what makes you stand out? What makes you different, right? Me personally, my thing about, like, my number one thing is all about connections. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And you know what I'm saying? They could teach you new things too. Yeah. So when I first started, you know, sometimes I would make very minimal profit, and sometimes I would even break even just to make a new connection. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's the most important thing too. Wow. When I first started, it was like one shoe at a time. Okay, I'll make what? $10. I'll make like another $10. You know, that's one shoe. That's me having to walk to Walgreens from my house, doing that meetup, walking all the way back to my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And then making, like, you know, meeting up with another person, and then boom, that just made me $10. But, you know, all that time kind of doing that back and forth, it adds up. And at the same time, the new connections, they're gonna, like, if people like you, if you're nice, look, as long as you're nice, respectful, and, like, treat people and everyone the same, you'll get that same type of love back, and people will see that, you know?
They will.
Because I literally don't treat anybody different, no matter if you're, like, if you're rich, if you're poor, whatever it is. Because sometimes, you know, in the reselling community too, there's a lot of people that are privileged and a lot of people that are rich. But if they don't treat me with the same respect that I kind of, you know, if you don't treat each other with the same respect as, for example, a year from now when I was, like, down bad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I still treat people the exact same way, you know? If I don't like when people kind of change up and kind of have the whole different mood. Like, you were there too. Yeah. Like, you knew the whole process from getting down here all the way up here, you know? Yes. So it's kind of like just treating people with the same respect how you would treat anybody else, compared to, like, an NBA player to compared to, like, a regular person just trying to buy shoes from you. Yeah. Because I did sell shoes to
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. I've sold shoes to Busy Bones. He plays for the Denver Nuggets. That was before he got drafted. Oh, then boom, he got drafted. So, you know, it's like keeping those type of connections. You know?
Bro. How'd you do that?
Well, so the thing was connections, right?
Okay.
People mess with me, like they like me and they kind of like support what I'm doing. You know, I'm for the community.
And the reason why you just said the reason why, because of the way you fucking treat people, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta treat people with respect.
That's what it is. It's that golden rule to treat people like you want to be treated. And I feel like in today's world that's so rare because everyone's so greedy. Everyone's just so me. What are you gonna do for me? Yeah. That, like, as soon as they find out this was me before, bro. This is I talked about it before where I'm like I was built to be a fucking shark in the sense where it's like, oh, if you're not gonna help me with my business, like, I don't need to spend my time with you. But it's like, no, bro, like, I'm gonna still talk to you and treat you the same way whether you're gonna fuck with me or not, like, or my business or not. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's human being. But yeah, basically that's the golden rule right there where you just said I treat people like I want to be treated, and you made those connections. So
that's exactly how it was. A random barber. Right. Well, he was like a supporter of That's Right Kicks. He hit me up. He's like, hey, bro, I know this guy. Like, he's about to hit the draft. Like, I told him to hit you up and stuff like that. So that's a connection from a connect to get that connect. You know, just because they support what I'm doing, they kind of respect my hustle, and they were like, okay, well, look, this is the guy. And then I met up with him. Super cool dude. Yeah. He was a super cool dude. Met up with him, did a deal. And the funny thing is, right when I was doing that deal with him, right, that whole entire deal, random guy comes from, hey, like, you got shoes, blah, 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 blah. And at that point, I was like, oh, yeah, I do. He's like, hey, nice to meet you, bro. Like, what was your name, blah, blah. I gave him my business card. Like, let me know if you ever, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me know if you ever need some shoes. Yeah. And then, come to find out, this man's, like, verified on Instagram, 330K followers, works with Kanye, right?
What?
At that point, if I was like, oh, I'm with an NBA player, okay, here you go, bro, here's my card, or whatever. Keep your head up or whatever, right? But you know, if you treat people with respect, I was in the middle of a conversation with an NBA player, and I was like, hold on, bro, like this guy is kind of interested, right? So I told him like, hey, like here's my card. I had no idea who the guy was, right? No idea who he was.
Wow.
And I gave my card, and he hits me up, and I see who's this account that's hitting me up, like verified Instagram, like over 300, whatever, right?
Damn.
And then he hits me up. We did it, and then we do another transaction with that guy. But I wasn't even able to post them or nothing like that because he was like, well, now it should be fine. But he was like doing something behind the scenes with Kanye and stuff like that.
That
makes
sense.
Take a picture and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's cool to have that kind of connection.
Yeah.
If you treat people with the same, if you treat people the same and you treat people with the same kind of respect, then that's always gonna come back to you. You know,
it really is, bro. Because you believe like karma, right?
Karma for sure.
You believe in karma?
Hell yeah.
So I was watching this one video just. I grew up, Catholic, Christian, went to a Christian church, but I still like to just learn. So I was watching, some guy, he's very spiritual, and he was talking about karma. And he was saying, well, karma isn't good or bad. It's just karma. So meaning like a lot of people, they say, oh yeah, you drop my water bottle, that karma's going to get your ass. Right. And that's true. But bro, I just gave you 2 cookies, the karma can come back in other ways that you don't know. So yeah, bro, you have a point. It can go both ways. Hey, speaking of these damn cookies, bro, these were brought from the motherland, bro.
Yeah, let me try these
Just
cookies. I was eyeing these the whole time.
Bro,
this motherland.
Hella good, bro. Look, you could, if you don't want to eat the whole thing at once, you could just like bite it, put that sucker right there, dude.
Let me take a quick bite, a little piece of it.
Hell yeah. Bro, I seen the tattoo right there, the moon and the sun. Right? That shit's sick.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
Tell us.
This thing is bust down. I'm gonna have to take that to go.
Bro, you gonna take some to go, bro, for real.
Hella good.
Hella good. Alex, you tried them? Hold on. We got the Lane Stro in the house making an appearance.
That is hella good.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, they're fresh. I don't want to eat my mouth full,
especially on camera, but
I feel you.
I'm gonna need to take that.
Yeah, bro. I was thinking about like, I don't know. I was thinking about it. This is the first time I actually told someone out loud, but maybe like each podcast having like a random dessert or some finger food. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little something, right?
Yeah.
You get the reaction from it too, like something different. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I never had that before. And that's what I love too. Like, any new experience is good for me.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know, even if it's something bad or something I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like me trying that cookie.
Yeah.
It was buzzed down. So now I know how it tastes.
Yeah, bro. No, I feel you. And that's so deep, bro, because you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go all in any experience. And I think that's so beautiful, because I was literally telling my girl the other day, I was like, bro, I hate sleeping because life is just like, you could be doing something instead of sleeping. Life is just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful because life is beautiful because we don't know what's gonna happen. So that's what makes it beautiful. Is
plenty of unexpected things.
Yes, bro. Sure. Like a week ago, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just so beautiful knowing that next week, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen?
That is true.
Yeah. So like, what experience? What has been like some latest experience or one of the best experiences you've ever had?
One of the best experiences I've ever had.
Whether that's like outdoor or like.
I feel like I just love I have a whole tree tattoo, right?
That's sick.
I love nature. That's one of the things I love the most. Like,
okay.
And especially the most unexpected things. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Like meeting someone, or it could be like going to a game or whatever it is. And you're like, wow, what the hell? I didn't know it'd be this good. I didn't know it'd be this fun, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the other day I went to the Warriors game for the first time, like a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, how was that?
Connect. So
I
have a connect, so which is a good thing. So I went to the Warriors game for the first time, and first basketball game, anything, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, it's cool. Like I always thought about it, like, oh, going to a Warriors game. I mean, to like a basketball game. Yeah. I actually went to the basketball.
And they're in the
game.
new arena now, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I went to there, and then I was like, okay, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be cool. And then I actually seen LeBron James.
What?
And I was like thinking in my head, I was like, what the fuck? That is LeBron James. Like, I kind of, it went about like, that is LeBron James. Like, the person I've been watching ever since I was in middle school.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy because I'm a Warriors fan.
Okay.
I love the Warriors.
Yeah,
but for like some reason, when I seen LeBron and AD, because AD is my favorite player, right?
Okay.
Warriors is my team, but AD is my favorite player. So when I seen him, I was kind of like just starstruck, right?
Yeah,
I was like,
bro.
what in the world? He's right there, right?
Yeah.
And then when Curry came, I was like, that is Stephen Curry. I've been watching him on TV. That is Stephen Curry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of surreal to kind of, it's always different in your head. Like, okay, going to a game is fun.
Yeah.
Watching the game is, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Yeah.
But when you're actually there and I actually got to experience, that's why I love experience. I got to experience. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope. You know?
Yeah. My bad.
You good, bro.
Yeah, bro. I feel you. And those are the experiences, bro, that at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's going to matter.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to a podcast, and I forgot who it was. Bro, my bad. Zuko, go outside, man. Man, fucking blooper. Nah, we going to keep this in. But, bro, goddamn, this guy distracted me. What did I just say? The experiences, bro. It's like the feeling that you had once you went to that arena. It was like, wow, bro. And I think, I was listening to a podcast, and basically he was talking about how, like, at the end of the day, our memory equals our life.
Yeah.
So if you have all these experiences and you really like remember these experiences and are grateful for the experience and you become happy, you're gonna become a happy person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it all trickles down, bro. And like, you're literally like bro, it's just insane how you're 20 years old, bro. Like, I'm only 21 and I'm a year older than you, but still, like, damn, bro, age is just a number.
Age is really just a number.
Bro, I know guys older than us that act like this in high school. Literally. But my bad, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's really just a number,
bro,
honestly.
it really is.
If you have the grind, if you have the work
yes,
ethic, if you have, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I feel like if you just have that mindset of, I can do this, I can and I will.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, bro.
And a lot of people are kind of just, not really. I love, like, I hopefully, maybe watching this podcast,
bro,
or, on my page, That's Right Kicks, I can inspire somebody to be able to.
So many people, for real. Because how many kids, even in high school, they are trying to do what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're even giving them hope, because the same thing, brother. This is the crazy part. A 15-year-old kid right now is listening to you. His parents are telling him, go to college. The kid has a passion of shoes, and he's going to feel like he's alone fighting that, but he listens to this, and boom. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, it'll change.
Life is so...
It's a whole domino effect. They can get older and then do the same thing I'm doing and inspire the rest of people.
And that's the trippy part of me, because, like, even the odds of us, like, being here right now, bro, literally, like, think about it. The odds of us being here, the odds of your parents coming to San Francisco, because where's your family? Where's you from?
The Philippines. I'm
Philippines.
100% Filipino.
That's so dope. Yeah, and my family's from Mexico. So how the fuck is someone from Philippines and Mexico here at the same? Like, that's fucking trippy, bro.
And that's the thing I believe in too. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what it is, like, that day I got finessed off $650 because he sold me a fake shoes.
Yeah.
That happened for a reason. Now I'm more like, okay, I'm never gonna get fake shoes again. And I haven't. I've never sold a fake pair of shoes. And then after that, it's kind of just, it's a trickling effect of everything happens for a reason. Like, you meet someone, you make a new connection, you get these. Or, for example, like, you and your girlfriend, right? You met her in the beginning. You guys were probably like, oh, yeah, okay. You wouldn't expect it, right?
Yeah.
And then, boom, now you guys are dating. How long you guys been going out for?
Damn, you gonna get me in trouble with this question. Nah,
blooper.
I'm joking. It's been like 8,
I flipped the script right there. Hold on.
Anyway, for like 6 or 7.
So blooper.
Yeah. I forgot to count for a second.
You got put on it. Nah, that's how it is when you get put on the spot.
No, it's good, bro. Yeah. Nah, it's good. I love this shit, man. Like, even this was supposed to happen, man. Bro, because my biggest thing is, like, when I watch my own podcast, I'm like, bro, I just hope, like, somebody don't think they wasting their time. So, like, bro, I love to laugh. Like, bro, I'm low-key, I'm a comedian, but nah, bro. Honestly, comedy is something that's like smart people. Comedy and smart people really get along, because if you're funny, you gotta kind of like be smart. So anyone who's funny,
jokes,
I love you.
Make it on the go.
Exactly. It's like improvise and shit like that. But yeah, so how did you even come across the store idea? Like, cause was that like you said, you didn't really start off with that vision?
I think the thing was about kind of running my own store and stuff like that was because I think it was just time for me to move on to the next step, because I was too comfortable, and when you're too comfortable, you kind of just.
What made you realize that you were too comfortable?
Like, because I've been doing it for a while, and I was just like, well, a year, but then I love trying to progress, trying to keep going.
So you feel like you were stagnant.
What's next? I always, in my head, even after, like, thinking about the store, I'm always thinking, okay, what's next about the store?
Okay.
What's next after the store? What can I do after?
That's just how you.
I'm always thinking about, like, next, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like, enjoy the moment.
Right.
But always gotta think ahead.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I've been selling shoes online for a year now and stuff like that. What's the next step for me? Am I gonna keep doing this for a long time? Like, what's gonna make me uncomfortable? Like, there's a YouTube channel called Yes Theory, and their logo is seek discomfort. Like, that's kind of like their slogan. And I always seek discomfort. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's something I'm uncomfortable
Yeah.
or something I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
something
important,
I don't
bro.
want to do. It's like, okay, I'll do it. Just
Yeah.
experience it. Just try it out.
That's so dope.
Because it does make you try new things.
Yes. And there's, there's like it's like you develop that muscle of not wanting to do something, but still doing it anyways.
Yeah.
And it's a muscle now. So like you're saying, you're growing that muscle. You're going to this mental fitness gym and you're like, fuck, okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna still do it. And then eventually you're doing it with other shit that's going to get you even farther along. So yeah, I love that you, bro, you have so much mental fucking strength. Because that's mental strength, bro. Being able to say, I don't want to, answer 100 DMs, but I know I have to.
Yeah.
Even though I'm feeling like shit today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The amount of DMs too is getting kind of crazy.
I bet.
I don't have
I
an online.
bet.
I don't have like an online, store where you can just buy it off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
every single transaction that I
through.
do has to go through me. I send
Yeah.
in my payment info. They send me their address. I make the label and boxes and then ship those out. But that's the thing too. You don't have to do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
At that one point, I was doing it by myself because I wasn't able to, kind of.
But you know what? I feel like it was good because you were able to like keep it in an incubator.
Yeah.
And it was like to where your problem became, damn, I have too many.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now at to the point where it's like I have too many, so I get help from like my cousin. It's basically building an empire. They get paid to do.
Wow, bro.
It's basically built like instead of just me.
Yeah.
Like how do I help somebody else eat?
Yeah.
My family,
Bro.
my brother's gonna eat, my cousin's gonna eat.
And that's
everybody's
the most
gonna
beautiful
eat.
part.
Everybody's gonna eat.
Yeah. How do you feel doing that for the people closest to you?
It feels good, but at the same time, it's like even if it's just a little thing,
Yeah.
they're helping me out a lot too. So I kind of show more of my gratitude, like thank you for helping me out, because they don't have to do that. If they don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't have to.
But you're paying them to do it.
Yeah.
So you're still teaching them that rule of like, okay, you want to make money, like come work with me. I'll give you this opportunity. Like you want to go out with your friend because are they younger?
Yeah. Nah, it's a couple. It all depends on age. Yeah, it varies.
So yeah, if they need an extra $50 for whatever it is, take their girl out or go to the movies. Yeah. Come work with you.
Just that's so dope. I kind of treat it like that. It's like, okay, like I understand your family and everything, but I could pay you to do this for me, and I appreciate that because just show my a little bit of gratitude. Because at the same time, it's like I'm asking them to do it. It's not basically like it's not like I'm a real. It's like a real job or whatever. I'm asking them a favor. Right. In my sense, I'm kind of thinking, I'm asking them a favor, and they're doing me a huge favor by kind of helping me from time to time.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to them for real, because that's important too. To support other people and for people to support you is really dope. Because
shout out to Joshua and Chloe.
Yes, Josh and Chloe. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, bro. Because and the thing is, it's super dope. Because I was talking to someone like they're witnessing you do this. So, bro, you're opening up so many doors for them as far as like goals and possibilities and dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like right now is the store, but I also want the number one thing that I always thought about was to have kind of like that financial freedom by the time I'm like 30 years old. Now, a lot of people talk about that.
I think you could do it before.
That's like the goal. Like,
I'm gonna be the first one to call it.
To be able to make like not even a lot of money, just to be able to be stable by the time I'm 30. Because by the time I'm like 30 and kind of have that stable income of barely having to do a lot of things, I get to enjoy my life. Because a lot of people, it's like the way, I don't know, people love to work, and some people are workaholics. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But the way I thought about it was like, man, I want to be able to enjoy my life too. So by the time I'm like 30, instead of retiring at 60 or whatever, 30, I wouldn't want to be like, because I'm 60 years old, I'm crippled, I can barely walk. Like
exactly,
my ACL is already bad right now because I tore it before.
Oh, shit.
So I want to be able to experience everything, and that's why in even the process, I try to find a little bit of space to kind of, okay, I need to do this. I'm working hard, and I deserve a little break. Like relax. Before, I kind of didn't get that. That's why I was like,
and you got work. And you feel like you got burnt out.
A little. I was like at the point where I kind of, I check in with myself a lot. So at that point where I kind of realized myself, I was like, hold on, wait a second. Like, hold on. I'm not like as happy as I should be. Right. You take like a 1-2 day break, just kind of focus on yourself, talk to yourself a little bit. For sure. And then after that, it's like, okay, back on the grind, but find balance. You know, I always try to find balance in everything. Because too much of anything is bad, no matter what it is. Yeah, too much of anything. For sure. Yeah, bro. And I think that one of the hardest things too is saying, you know what, let me go on a 1 or 2 mental break. But it's hopping back in that's also difficult. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh no, let me just take another day, or let me just, because it happens with me even when I try to work out and stuff, and it's already been, today will be the 3rd day if I don't go after this. But like, it's funny because for a minute, bro, I was like, nah, I'm not missing. Yeah. And then I was like, let me just miss this one day. It's cool. Like, it's just one day. And then last night, it was like, nah, you don't have to go. It's only going to be 2 days. So if I keep doing that, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so that was a skill. I think what really helps me a lot is that I always find my motivation. You know, there's always that motivation. Okay. For example, it's like, all right, why am I doing what I'm doing? Right. And it kind of, that self-reminder to myself is, I'm doing this because of this, and I'm doing this because of this. For example, like I want to be financially good and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that one day I'm able to buy my grandma a house, or I want to be able to do this so that in the future I want to be able to do this so that in the future I don't have to be working, a 9-to-5 job. I want to do this for this. You know what I'm saying? I want to be mentally stable and mentally healthy for myself. So in the long run, that I'll be good. Like you said, be good to your friends and family. Because if you're not mentally stable and you're not in the right state of mind, the way you react and the way you act, certain different types of things will be way different than when you're like fresh.
Yes, bro. Yeah, and I love that you said that because you could look at it like two perspectives of like you're the one, like you can notice it, or you're the one doing it and you're like, fuck. Meaning, like, for example, a lot of what I've noticed was that a lot of, let's say I'm a kid, the reason why like that relationship with the parents or the kid to parent relationship isn't too well is because that person within itself is not good. Meaning, like, for example, I come home from work, I hate my job, I was in traffic for fucking 2 hours, like I'm on edge. Yeah. Kids on the sofa, chilling, watching a movie. Now the dog knocks something over, you pissed off, you throwing shit, and now like your shit's like you didn't just ruin your life, your day, your family. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's super dope what you just said, because you really do gotta be good for yourself so that you can be good for everyone else. Yeah, it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not even working on yourself, just by you not working on yourself, you're already hurting the people around you, because they got to deal with your shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got to deal with that shit. Like, I don't want to deal with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own bullshit, but you got to like kind of figure it out. Obviously there's ways to do it. I'm not saying that family can't be there, but I'm saying like on some like mad shit, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense though.
Yeah.
What you said made a lot of sense. So. Yeah,
bro. And like I said, it's one of the common factors that I've noticed throughout my lifetime, where it's like, that it like, and it goes back to that job, man. It goes back to having that 9-to-5 and how much it actually affects you compared to like being an entrepreneur and like, finding a way to make money on your terms and following your passions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause it could be hard to be happy when you can't be happy from 9-to-5, but you automatically are expected to be happy at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of different ways, because I know some people do love their 9-to-5.
Yeah.
You know
and if you do, like,
and if you love it, go ahead,
bro. Like, run the company, manage it, like, do whatever, as long as you're happy, though.
I respect, as long as you're happy. I think the main thing is if you're not, my main thing is that if I'm not happy doing what I'm doing, and if I'm going to do it for a long time, or if I'm going to do it for the rest of my life, then why am I doing it? Mm-hmm. As long as I'm happy with what I'm doing, that's 100% fine with me,
And even if you're not there yet, like, even if you're growing 1% a day or working at something, like you're already there. Like,
you're taking the steps.
Exactly.
Right,
exactly. It's just a matter of time.
Journey,
It's just a matter of time. And if you keep taking into consideration what Jeremy's saying, like, you'll get there sooner, way rather than later, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it's crazy. We did about 45 minutes, man.
Sir. That felt pretty fast.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like it was 45 minutes.
Bro, it always goes by hella fast, especially when you have a dope ass conversation. Honestly, bro, I say this every podcast, Lane Stro. I think this might be the best one. For real, bro. For real. I love meeting new people, bro. Like, I truly appreciate you for being on here. Like, you did not have to come here. I did not buy you, like, pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's straight love, bro. Like, I appreciate you a lot.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Real talk.
The thing about it is that I just want to announce my store.
Okay. Bro. My hold on. I looked at the time. It said 43. Fuck that. We're going all the way. Meaning, let's talk about your store right now. Yes, please. Like, talk about like that part to where you said, you know what, I got to take the next level, store and all that.
Well, basically, I just want to say my store is going to be on Hay Street in San Francisco.
Okay.
Ooh. That's the Hay Street on San Francisco.
How did you even come? See, fuck the time, bro. Like, like I'm trying to just pour value. So I hate to cut it short. So why don't you talk about how you even came across that location? Why San Francisco? Because you're from there and stuff? You wanted to...
I feel like the San Francisco location just came to me, too. It wasn't more of like
a lot of business.
It wasn't more of like okay, I wanted to be here specifically. It just kind of came and okay, well, this is going to be the location kind of in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
And
that's a great place, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's basically how it started. I'm going to have my grand opening soon before this year ends, so around like December. I haven't even announced it to the public, so exclusive right here. Okay. But I haven't announced it to the public yet. My grand opening, I I've only told like family and close friends that I'll be opening up a store too, because I kind of want to announce it on That's Right Kicks and be like, hey, like, this is it. I'm gonna tell like a full story, a whole paragraph, like, you know what I'm saying? And kind of just tell people where and what happened. And it's kind of good to kind of add this podcast too, and so they kind of know where it all started.
Yeah, bro. And you could definitely talk about it right now, and then you could like cut the clip and then put it on your page, and that way like, you know what I'm saying? You could use this content too. I'm gonna post this on TikTok.
Actually, start all over again. So what happened was, I started working a 9 to 5, but it was not for me. So I wasn't happy at all with doing that. So I moved on to the next thing. Okay, what's something I'm passionate about, even though it's not gonna make me a lot of money? And that was shoes. You know. After that, I was online, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, you know, Snapchat, just asking friends, trying to look for shoes to resell. And at that point, I wasn't even selling much shoes. I wasn't making much profit. If anything, I was almost losing money with all the time I was spending to gain those little $5. Yeah. Right. But I think it was more of the connections that I made. People kind of helped me kind of get up there, you know? It's not all me. I can't say it's all me, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the, like, even one thing, you know, someone could do, it kind of lifts you up and kind of, you know, you know, gets you to that next process. After that, my whole story again was, I started off walking to Walgreens. Every single time.
And bro, and they could definitely like watch. I think even if you post about it, and they could definitely tap into this, because like it's so hard to just summarize everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because bro, you're like, your mind is so valuable. If I'm anyone close to you, Jeremy, I'm gonna extra hard try to hang out with you, because you have nuggets, bro, for real. For real. So if any of your people are listening to this, like, hang out with this guy, bro, and don't let anyone just hang out with you. So it's controversial, but you kind of know who you
I get it.
Spend your time around. But yeah, bro, like I said, I appreciate you coming on here, bro.
Yes, sir.
So you said the store's opening up when?
We're aiming for December 1st, right?
Okay.
Aiming for December 1st on Haight Street in San Francisco.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Yes, and come check my guy out, bro.
That's Right Kicks, yes, sir.
Yes, bro. He's gonna hook you up for real. So I appreciate you coming down, bro. You're a real neighborhood hero, man. Let's get it.
Thank you.